Vote Rejoin EU.
Vote Rejoin EU.
How's Brexit going for you?
I think Brexit has been a total disaster. I think we have to rejoin the EU, and I'm always sending this request to the Prime Minister of this country, to everybody, that we should rejoin the EU because of the disaster. We need staff, we need lots of people, and the European people, they are our people, they are our brothers and sisters. They're just down the road here, and they're highly skillful people. They are really good with carpentry, construction, hairdressing, beauty, business, almost everything. So we do need to rejoin the EU, and that would also help the small boats from coming in here. Previously, when we were in the EU, we could send the small boat to France or to any other European countries where the fingerprint matches. So if we want to, help the country really, we need to join the EU.
What do you think your youth generation, your generation is saying about it? Are they pro or anti-EU or?
I think they're pro-EU majority, so they do want to be in it and everything like that because, it's something that is beneficial. That's the reason why we joined in the first place. There's no reason of joining something you don't see is beneficial and then leaving when it's, when you see the consequences, it's not beneficial. That's the honest opinion, And, we make mistakes, we make choices, and then we only learn after it. So there's nothing wrong with saying, oh yeah, let's be stuck up and say, oh no, we got out of it, let's stay out of it. It's more so, did we make the right decision? We can always find a way to go back. We can always find a way to how we can make the next steps, because it is the young generation that's going to take over after this.
Can you tell me what you think of Brexit?
It's the most economically suicidal, stupid move this country's ever made in the 59 years that I've lived here. Well, 55 years.
To such an extent that I think you said that you considered leaving.
The UK. The UK's fucked. Totally fucked. Under either Tory like Labour, or Labour as I call them, or the Tories, the illiberal Democrats. I'm a Green voter. I think the UK is utterly screwed.
Well, what do you think about the Green Party? Are they wanting to go back into the EU? Do you think that's a possibility?
The Green Party does, but remember, Britain has the same fraudulent electoral system as Belarus.
First past the post.
Exactly.
Prices of food prices have gone up, have risen, and then that's the most important, I believe. And there are no new jobs, and fewer opportunities to go to other places to work as well, I believe.
Has there been a single good thing you can name about it?
I don't think so. There is no single thing. I'm okay because I have, English passport and my European passport, so I can travel free. But I can imagine people, they don't have these opportunities. It's really tough for young people.
And I think a lot of people, when they go, for example, when they go on holiday in Spain and they break their ankle or something, they don't realise they can't get free health.
Absolutely.
It would be really nice for the UK to go back to the EU. Yeah.
You miss us then, basically.
Ah, well, they miss themselves. The EU miss the UK and the UK miss the EU, so it's the same thing. Yeah. So it's going to be a very welcome.
Marvellous. We'll have a champagne on the Eurostar together.
That will be lovely. Can't wait to see you guys back with open arms and the grand bisous.
Vote.
To rejoin the
EU.
Have you found anything improving since 2016 for you, or?
Not really.
Not really.
When there was a vote for Brexit, the young people didn't go for vote.
Nope.
Because they were extremely busy. I remember the day was extremely disgusting weather. The conditions were unbearable. I remember myself coming out of work and I was rushing and it was too much of rain. And most of them, my son I think didn't go because he didn't have the time.
I think I can't remember the
You see?
percentage of the turnout. Actually.
Because they thought nothing was going to happen.
They really rushed into it, not actually considering it. They based it off a minor portion of the population, which half the population doesn't even believe in Brexit. So I feel like they rushed into it. Now they have to deal with the consequences of Ireland, all of the trading, the trade blocks for EU, and it's just going downhill straight away.
Do you think it's going to last?
No.
I think the youth, like my generation, we're not affected right now because we didn't vote, we didn't get basically a choice, but we're going to be the ones who are affected the most, and sort of it's I'm not 100% sure what's going to be going for me and how it's going to affect me in the future.
As well as I expected to go.
And how well is that?
Not so well.
Would you consider voting for the Rejoin EU party?
If I could, I would join. Yeah, if I could, I would vote, yeah.
Who would you vote for in the Uxbridge by-election?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to vote, to be honest.
If you could.
Probably this gentleman over here. Rio. Yeah.
There you go. That's a bit of credit for us.
Yeah, there we go.
Who would you vote for in the next election?
I would vote for
Rejoin EU party?
Rejoin the EU party.
Embark on a majestic journey with the Rejoin EU party and support our cause on Patreon. Be part of the movement.
Vote Rejoin EU. Join the EU vision.